Hello and welcome back to SnowTopia here on RawSlowGaming, and we're back with our starter resort here, so to say. And we are about to do what? Well, I don't know at all actually, but we're about to do something fun, slowly and raw as always, hopefully here on the channel at least. So we are at this hill, or this mountain at top, so to say. And I said I'm thinking about what's the next move here, not quite sure. So let me talk a little bit over it. Well, I guess it's this, getting this a little bit bigger or more personal to the gondola lift. We don't really want that much of a queue, so let's run it at full capacity, I guess. Yeah, no one really taking that lift. That's fine. I understand that you're taking in the top lift rather than that one. How are you doing? About the same. Don't quite understand it, but maybe they will find themselves to that course or a lift later. No one going to that. It's a little bit of a shame. But not unexpected. Anyway, I've been actually talking with the devs of the game here a little bit about doing something fun together with them, and we'll see if we'll work out something sooner or later with them. So nothing really more to say about that than I'm in talks with them, wanting to showcase more for you guys. We'll see if we can make something fun happen. Yeah, they're definitely doing some nice work and developing the game nicely, I would say, and seem to be definitely listening to the community and to me as well, I guess, as a streamer. So that's very appreciating, or very much appreciated, but by me at least. So hopefully that is something that will show later on also when they release the game, so to say. So this looks like an interesting spot to do a couple of things. If we're able to go down these places like I want to, here would be like a great place for doing a couple of runs and then mark an area for off-piste. Would be great to let the skiers go off-piste in a designated area. That's actually not an idea that I told the devs and that I just came up with. But yeah, they do want suggestions for sure, and are super into the community with the Discord, and pretty much replying to everything they get commented on well, their download page and everything like that. So very nice devs, I would say. Now, do we want to, this is going to be one of the main runs down here, and this is maybe a little bit on the hard side, but I think this looks like a fun run, so I'm going to do it no matter what, even if it's too advanced for most skiers. So something like that. Yeah, and I can see that being a hard or a black run, definitely. So we'll let that be, and I want to have something going out here and around. And 23% slope, you can definitely also be black, that's fine. Now could we pull off this? We're very shoddy camera work. I don't think we can. We're thinking about getting away with a run that we're going to go over here. No, we are getting away with something like that if we want to. Didn't expect that. So if that's the case, I want to do a large run. Yeah, we are getting away with that. No problem whatsoever. So something like that. From there I want different runs actually. So red 11% now. I don't think so. Blue medium run is what I think that should be, and what I want. Can we get away even further down, and do we want to get away further down? Yeah, I think we want that if we can. Again, is the question. Something like that, and yeah, we can. All right, so something like that. We are well away. Now I kind of want. Yeah, we can. Can we take this down as a bluish run? Then that's totally fine by me. Oh, must go downhill. Yeah, I know it must go downhill, but I don't want it to go downhill as much as it's doing. Oh, come on. Red, all right. I guess that's fine. And I don't really want the hill to go downhill, or uphill, but it's doing that a little bit. And you're actually blue as well. So this is one of our longest slopes for sure, if we're adding them up at least. 900 meters, 200 meters, well, a few hundred meters. So a bit over 1 kilometer at least, but yeah, that is something I also didn't really speak about with the devs, but sort of mentioned. The scaling seemed to be, well, very much off. I would say that, well, not maybe very much off, but I would say that this run, considering the mountain and everything, looks to be at least double in length, like 2 kilometers or something like that. And just actually thinking about something else, I also heard that the devs are watching, well, some of the videos here at least. The topology layer definitely could use information on how many meters this is. Obviously, every thick line is something in meters. Let's say it's 10 meters for every thick line and 2 meters for all of these small lines. That would mean, what would that mean? What is, yeah, we have a lot of skiers coming to this one now. We should add here. So length 469 meters, but and 23% steepness. That should mean around 100 meters in height difference, right? So if we're saying this is 0, this should be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, or around that. That seems to be correct-ish, but yeah, it just feels like it's not, something seems off with the scale in my mind, or the terrain is just too spiky and things for being the length that they are saying. Or it could possibly be just me also, but no matter what, this run actually I think is quite interesting here, even though it's just sort of a transport run back to the base of the resort. Yeah, really heavy heavy numbers going to that lift. This lift, not so much. We're starting to, well, get too many, or having trouble hiring more volunteers. And yeah, that might be a problem. So we're going to add in runs from this long run that we took down. Now the question is, where do we do that? Can we get in one here? I don't think we can. I don't really want to, not that way at least. What I do want and are going to do is having a runs down from it to this side though. So, and I kind of want to do them like that, but we're coming down here. So, of course, I can't really do it the way that I think I want to do them. So we're going to do it a little bit different. So something like that. And that actually got marked as a hard slope rather than, or a red slope rather than a black slope. And that's surprising to me. But yeah, very nice that we now get to choose the difficulty on the runs. That's very nice. So one last one here. So pretty much just choosing steepness here, so to say. And do we want something like that? No. But I do think we maybe want something like that we're showing, but we'll do it from higher up. And yeah, something like this. It's definitely, yeah, that can be black. And now this area is actually really bumpy, but from this point it looks all right. But sort of coming from here, where this guy is almost going, trying to get up here to get down, this is like a really kind of dumb run and hard run to get to. Going to skate all the way, but yeah, that's a little bit maybe idiotic. Actually, something that would be fun as well in this game is, well, all of the peripherals or the surrounding areas. If you are doing a resort like this, doing some cross-country runs, or trails is a better word, would definitely be interesting also in my point, or in my view. Because where there's downhill skiing, there's pretty much always also cross-country skiing. So something like that, 18%, yeah. Only getting in black runs here pretty much, but that's all right. Now this could be untouched for like not off-hill, off-piste. So going here, and you could easily go off-piste from here, and that's also actually sort of the general feel, pretty much all the way here. Maybe we'll actually sort of leave that for now, to let this sort of be, maybe feel like, all right, so you go either down the pisted lift or pisted slopes, or you go towards the other side and you go and ski off piste, either this way of the mountain or down here, if you're really crazy, between the rocks and everything like that, for a bit of a bigger thrill. And yeah, you can, something that I've talked with the devs about and have been on my grip pretty much all the time in this game, is the width of the runs. That they are, larger ones are just too narrow. What you can do, of course, is having like more runs merged together, but then it gets bigger, but it's not really viable to do in then. So hopefully that is something that they will try to fix. That's definitely one of my first suggestions for the devs, which I've told them. So hopefully we can get something out of that. And yeah, when we're thinking about the next project here, you should smash that like button if you're enjoying the content, and I certainly hope you are doing that. I'm sure as hell am enjoying myself playing this game, and hopefully you are, as I said, enjoying that too, or enjoying this content. And if you're doing that, you should hit that subscribe button also, to be sure to follow along on the creation of this game. I will definitely add content throughout its existence, really, so to say. Can't say how much content I will give it once it's been out for several years in the final release, but I don't think that is going to happen anytime soon, since we are in pre-alpha stage at the moment. So we are having achievements 10. Yeah, so exactly, we are unlock volunteer 1. Yeah. So we're not really unlocking anything here. Our happiness is very much down here. Young beginners. If I wanted to, I'll do backflips. Next tracks I'll show you. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I feel like we have gotten in one new type here. Not too sure. The mood here on everyone though is lowering quite a bit. I would guess it's due to queues, unfortunately. Beginner's guide. No, not what I wanted to see. Can I get clumsy riders? No, I can't see it more in detail than here, I guess. Yeah, exactly. And I can't see the reason behind these moods as an aggregated group, at least. I can of course press a single person here, I guess, or a single skier, if I can manage to press one. Apparently not. And let's see here, mood 68.5, skier's history. Let's just take a look here. So nothing really to complain about there. Waiting line, mood. So we don't seem to have a trouble or a problem there. So is it, all right, so we need all the people to that gondola also. And I would think that we have quite a few, yeah. Waiting line, mood. Waiting line 5, -10, yeah. So that's the reason for that dropping a lot. So adding in all our volunteers to that lift should help things. And occupancy 100%. Obviously, the statistics there isn't correct. As you see here, occupancy 200%. So that's not correct. They have released a bug update or a new update to this open alpha, so to say. I haven't tried it, but there should be some performance improvements. The small lag spikes that you see here should be gone, so I should probably have gotten that down before recording this, but I didn't, so sorry for that. Sue me or something, or don't. That will be no fun and pretty unpractical for everyone, I would think. But yeah, let's see here. So what we are having 3 more volunteers that we could assign. I think we pretty much have maxed out the number of volunteers for now for our current situation. And I also think this is a pretty good look, actually, of the resort that is. Yeah, that is full, and you are going to be full, and that should be alright. It should be better. And we have some releasing here from the top left, and yeah, a little bit of a glitch in camera there, as I see. But we are just trying to get in with a good shot here from the top of the mountain down to, well, the next mountain and down to the village and everything like that. So yeah, we are running only one speed. I said a little bit laggy, but let's follow skier 646 here, waiting like 21% minus, or yeah, in mood. So that's a little bit sad. But yeah, they are enjoying this very hard slope. And it seems like everyone pretty much is choosing to go down to our base camp from this top lift, or yeah, top mountain, and that's well, not really unexpected. I would think that pretty much everyone is going to choose that. Since we are having skiers that are more suited to medium runs or blue runs, so would be, as I said, surprised if they went in black runs, even though they, or this guy at least, seemed to enjoy the black run more than the blue runs. At least they aren't really losing any mood. They seem to be losing mood in general when there is queues, and really never for the slopes. But that is maybe something that is going to change, or isn't really meant to be. But I don't know. Happiness is definitely going up here, though. That's nice. And in general here, after this try, I would say that trying to get every skier on long runs as much as possible is going to be really good for you. So moving up to 83.6 here, so actually feel like we have a decent chance here, maybe to get those next couple of type of skiers up pretty soon. But I see a problem here, and that is this gondola. We need to, well, we need to double it up. There's really nothing else to say about it or to do about it. So are we going to be able to put it in the same way we want to? I think it is, actually. Yeah, that should be alright, and should be able for them to get to where they need to be going. And seems like we might have a bug with attendance now. Not really, but we're having more attendance than we can manage at the moment. Almost reaching here for ski teachers. Reaching 90 for getting next star unlocked. Hopefully we can get that unlocked so we can get next type here for the ski teachers into the mountain. That would be nice. Come on, reach it. And there we go. Yeah. And we have a rising star then coming to us. That's nice. Achievements. 12 achievements. X ski t-shirts, and that leads to Rising Stars. So gotta check out what they are saying. So Rising Stars, 4 characteristics: Runner level 2, Fearful level 3, Specialist level 1, and Scout level 1. Enjoy a lesser slope that has been run down several times before, yeah. So don't really want to go on the same run twice. I can definitely get behind that. Someday I'll get a sponsor and live off my passion. Subscribe to my channel. Well, pretty well spoken there. As the Rising Star, or definitely well spoken there, Rising Star. Couldn't have said it better, but then again, it wasn't me that said it or put it in that way. And increase happiness in your research to attract more skiers. Well, yeah, we're doing that. 38 new skiers. Kind of an odd number. 920 skiers in the research to get more volunteers, but alright, we can have that. That's fine. Getting down the queues here now a little bit, at least I think so. That's good. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, so that's not actually so bad. This is bad. What we could do here, or what I could do here, we have a stuck skier also, is get in with a gondola instead. To up the lift there and remove that, I was going to say, but we are having queues there now also. So that's not good. What we need to do here is switch this one out, but we don't really have the volunteers for it. Since we only can have one more volunteers. So that's what's one of the downsides with, well, at least how I'm playing the game with the current open alpha, that there's just not really enough resources for me to build the research that I want. And that is in terms of volunteers. I really would like to see some economical side of things here, since it is a Tycoon, or at least it's planned to be. So I actually read somewhere on the comments, I believe, on the download page for the open alpha, that there isn't planned an economical system with it, but rather resources, like there is now achievements and getting more volunteers, and that's, well, all good and dandy in some ways, and some ways maybe not so, and here is maybe a case where it's not so great, being forced to get more skiers in place so you can get more personnel to get the lifts to go faster. So that actually kind of makes it a bit like a puzzle game. That of course can be fun and a great experience, but I don't think that's really what they are aiming to do in a sort of way. But yeah, you never quite know, and of course it's early on in the development days of this game still, so much can happen, and yeah, and we'll see how it pretty much develops. And what we will not see is more content here in this episode, at least, because I think it's time to end right here and right now, pretty much. So with that said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you here next time on RawSlowGaming playing SnowTopia, or another game if you prefer that. Stick around and I'll see you next time. Thank you and bye bye. You have been watching RawSlowGaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.